All right, so we have Akira.
Like Smash now. Everyone is here.
Everybody's dead.
I'm like the complete opposite this time.
Major is wired and ready to go.
So ready.
Listen, we only get to do this once a week. We have to make every session great, okay, Pi? No being burned out. Sorry.
Make D&D great again.
Much pressure.
All right, so as a recap, last time on D&D, you all found a cave of wonders. There was a magic lamp in the center.
Wait a second.
Wait, no, that was Aladdin.
Spoiler alert.
Y'all found a cave of death and destruction. Wow, that sounds about right. Although this time it wasn't your death and destruction, it was the death and destruction of a whole shit ton of goblins. I believe it was Kira. Might have been Blasey. I forget which. But one of you guys made a loud boom boom. Made a bunch.
No, that was Kira.
Blasey.
It was Kira.
No, it was Kira.
No, it was Kira. He used Thunderwave.
It was Kiro.
Oh, yeah.
And then Blasey shouted at him and burnt him to a crisp.
Yeah, that's right. Because Kiro boomed and...
Yep.
And
sorry,
Blasey
Kira.
Fusro died.
Don't ban me.
and you managed to kill a shit ton of the goblins. Luckily, they're not too bad to kill. The poppers, on the other hand, were a little more difficult. However, y'all stumbled and found some zombies that were some prisoners that the goblins had taken. And they figured it'd be funny to lock them in that room without food, but once they starved to death, some of the leftover necrotic magic from some of the books that were in the library brought them back. And as Gray discovered over and over and over again, until they didn't. And now they're all dead. So you all just killed a room full of zombies. How do you feel?
Dolphin
Feels good.
It's great.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dolphin died. No, I'm just
kidding. Wait. Yeah, I was like,
I'm dead tired.
My character fucking dipped out of the room. It feels good, man. I like killing zombies.
But Pi, you definitely take. If you're taking better notes, then you're gonna be the one next session to go last time on D&D.
You're gonna narrate for us.
Yeah.
Yes. But you have to narrate as your character.
Nope. So the reason why the zombies took so long to die, and this isn't something that your characters would know, but I'm just explaining it out so that you know what the fuck happened. The reason why it took so long for those zombies to die is because they have a constitution save, where when they go to get killed, and
I was hoping he was going to say it because they're zombies.
HP, you take the damage of that attack plus their constitution modifier, and you roll. And if you roll higher than the damage and the constitution modifier, they don't die, they go to 1 HP. But they're also zombies, so they don't show any sign of really being hurt.
So my theory was wrong. I thought we had to hit him with some magic bullshit, because Gray was over there just stabbing him over and over, like, this is going to work, and then I hit him with an Eldritch Blast and he died, so...
No, it just was luck of the rolls on that, and I'll be honest, one of those zombies I might have just kind of
killed off,
forced to die, because he just kept on coming back, and I didn't want this fight to go on for 16 hours. So, God powers. So, with all that information, Uh, how do you guys how do you guys proceed? What do you say? How do you feel? Is
Wait, we
anybody
got
like
locked in this room, correct?
you're not locked. I locked you in there when we went to leave, so that none of you decided to explore the map while I was while I was logged
Okay,
out.
okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was part of the story.
I want
No.
to
Oh shit.
No.
check this room and not see any.
Oh, we might have done
already did
the
that.
loot search without you.
That's fine.
So the loot search consisted of a scroll of charm, which is just a one-time use, can charm a humanoid, blah 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 blah. And it's a spell that I think Kiro already has, and Kiro took the scroll because it just makes sense for him because he wants to make love to everything. So typical bard, you know. Don't get an inanimate object too close to him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can keep going unless you guys want to chat with the dead zombies.
Well, my question for you is, how do how do you guys as characters react to a room full of zombies?
He almost says, I'm never sure when to talk. I just kind of stop whenever I hear talking. Kioma says, I've read about undead creatures before, but this is my first time encountering them. Assuming they're undead.
On all my adventures on the sea, I've never seen anything like this.
Let's see. Blue and Dolphin as warlocks with at least some idea of necrotic magic. Why don't you roll me an insight check to see if either one of you understand why it took so long for the zombies to die? Ooh,
I
that's
definitely.
a fucking amazing roll. In all your time on the sea, you've never seen a damn thing about zombies.
Yep, I'm a pretty. I think I'd be a pretty new warlock. It wasn't long before. Yeah.
You obviously never watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that either. That either.
All right, so Blue, I'd say your character probably understands.
I know everything.
Shut
Probably,
up.
probably understands why it took so long for those zombies to die.
Should we
So,
all?
so well, no, you wouldn't all roll because you guys don't have experience with that type of magic. But as warlocks, they kind of are in the realm of that kind of magic. So Blue could potentially explain to the rest of you if she so chooses the information about why there's zombies in this room and why it took so long for them to die.
How would I explain that to the group without, like, how would you explain a Constitution throw without saying Constitution throw? Like, how does that? Yeah.
I would say that
Do I know how to do it?
you have to dismember them in a certain way. And we'll just go with that.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say I got all the bodies together like usual, and wait. Yeah, so Rem is basically, I guess, violently kind of pulling out guts and stuff, making her blood circle, but it's a little bit more haphazard than usual because she's fairly angry, or I guess pissed off at the situation that there's all these like zombies. And I guess she goes, from my knowledge, with dealing with the undead, all you have to do is decapitate them, or else they'll just keep coming back to life. And well, that's as far as my knowledge goes with the undead.
They have brown poo in their veins, Dolphin.
Covered in
I mean,
I'm
it's
just
not really.
covered in like
It's
yeah.
not really poo, but it looks like it for sure. It looks
Alright.
like poo. It's like
I'll
some.
just press the her clean. I'm like, please stop.
And then Kiro, is it possible to study the remains and figure out weakness to healing magic? Yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight check. We'll say you spend some time studying. Above a 10, I'm gonna say that you understand that. Let me double check my information before I give it to you, just because I want to make sure I'm correct. Zombie stat block. Gimme. You will understand that they are immune to poison through your essentially watching of Blue dismembering these zombies. You'll understand that essentially because their system is non-functioning, because blood doesn't actually run through them and all that sort of stuff, that poison doesn't work on them, and that they don't seem to have a weakness, a natural weakness at least,
Okay.
outside of your typical knowledge of what is it, light magic, whatever the fuck it's called, radiant and 5e. That would be your choice, Major, if you're grossed out by that and want to go puke in the corner.
Because I'm just playing with guts right now, right?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if any of us have really experienced that, so I'm not sure. Yeah.
I wouldn't roll a check for that. I would say that is well within the RP realm.
Okay.
In character.
Smiles and she points her finger out. Then she says, "I'm gonna take a minute," and she walks outside the door. And I want to say she's fine, but her stomach disagrees with her. So I want to say she does puke a little.
So the rest of you hear a outside the door. Oh my god, that tastes like. Oh my god, I did it again. Yeah.
Because Kioma, yeah.
Kind of fascinated. I'm gonna ask Rim. How did you have a lot of talks with your friend? My character's kind of, like I said, he's a new warlock, so he hasn't really had like a really deep interaction with. Kind of how she knows all this and exactly what.
RP, I like it.
My patron, I have a very interesting relationship with my patron. He has the tendency to only talk to me when he wishes to speak to me. And so, let's just say through trial and error, I've learned to come to understand what he wants from me.
Kind of look at her puzzled. I guess my patron doesn't.
Kioma goes back in and she says, "Okay, I think I'm okay now." And then she sees Rem guts, and she walks right back out. Speaks a little bit more.
And the rest of you hear. Oh my god, I saw it. And as the rest of you, I guess, anybody else have anything to add to this?
Well, if we're done, shall we press on then?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to move on.
All right, as everybody walks out the door, I want you to roll me a dexterity.
Jesus Christ! Wait, hold on. She should have had to make 2 dexterity checks then.
No, I want you to roll me a dexterity. There's no trap. I want you to roll me a dexterity check.
Oh,
Just regular
Vectors.
dex, not dex save. Yeah. Just roll your dex.
Well, that's bullshit because I rolled way better on my.
All right. So, waiting on. So, okay. All right. So, Kiro and Dolphin both step in a little bit of puke as they walk out the door.
Who rolled lower? I think Kiro actually slips up and falls in it.
Yeah, I'd say he fell if it was a natural one.
Okay.
Probably rolled around in it, but he's got yeah, he's all right. He just might have a few more globs on his boot than you do.
Slides and he like catches himself on the wall, and it just.
Yeah.
I walk up to Lior and I say, dude, you might want to wipe your feet a little bit on the walls. Got a little bit of that kilm on you, so you might want to.
Emma looks up, her face pale. She says, "Sorry, guys."
All right. Well, let me see. Do I have? I hope I still have that file. Oopsies. Do I have that monster file? Ooh, did I write it down in the notebook? I did. Okay, we're good. I got well, new day. Let's do this again. Everybody nothing's happening, but roll me a new initiative.
Okay.
New day, new initiative. We'll see how this works. You're good, Kira.
Where's initiative again?
That is gonna
Right beside your
be-
ace armor class.
Okay. Oh.
Oof. All right, Pie.
Damn.
Pie slipped and fell and puked. No. All right. So we're gonna go gray. And then Kiro with an 18. And then we're gonna go Dolphin with a 16. And then we're gonna go blue with a 12. Blasi with an 11. Major with a 10. I with a 1. Alrighty. So go ahead and maneuver your way on. I should probably here. That might be a good idea.
Let you guys go a little bit ahead of me while I catch my breath.
All right.
Oh.
So as you're coming out of here, ooh, hiccups. As you're coming out of here, I'll give you a little hint since it's been a while. You have not gone straight and you have not gone right.
I remember.
Secondary path again.
Breach and clear.
How do I end up at the front? There's no way here.
All right, so this is going to be room number 3. Oh, so that's what's in here. Gotcha. Okay. I remember now.
The longest hop.
You're welcome. Trying to keep the suspense up.
Oh,
So you
man.
guys come across the door. What do you do?
No.
I'm gonna step back and say, last time I kicked the door in, let somebody else deal with this.
It was your right, so going up from the map.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Kiro admires the quality craftsmanship.
I guess I just don't feel like it's in my character. But, like,
All right, I see everybody taking a long time to decide. I'm gonna kick another door in.
I was gonna say I would normally kick the door down too, so that's why I was like, is there anyone who wants to do an investigation check and like someone who might actually be proficient, I don't know, in checking if there's traps or something.
The only thing that I'd say to that we talked about last time is that none of you guys have really run into trapdoors yet, so there's no reason to believe. And you've gone through what, like 15 doors now already.
Kiro investigated it. He said it was very pretty.
Nobody's really run across a reason to investigate for traps yet.
Oh, okay, I see.
I think when somebody makes that blunder, you guys will probably start doing that as a party.
Take this one.
It's a little meta gamey is all. So you boot the door down. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. See if Dolphin falls on his ass. 18.
Damn, I'm knocking these doors down. Now waltz in.
I'm trying to not feel a little salty.
Y'all bust down this door, and all of a sudden there's a 5-headed dragon. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Well, it's a good thing we knocked down the door and got the drop on it.
Yeah, right. So it appears that this room has not been visited in a long time. A thick layer of dust hangs over smashed crates, barrels, and shelves. To you guys, this looks like a storeroom if you were to put a label on it. That's it.
Take our time and really check this place.
All right. Well, whoever is investigating this room, roll a perception check.
Perception.
Is it just one person? Can we all do it?
You can all do it. It doesn't matter.
All rolling good, boy.
Oh,
all right, Gray,
except
chill.
Gray.
Gray doesn't find shit. Gray actually gets
Gray. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what's going on here in a second. So we got Pie, Major, Dolphin, Gray, Kiro, Blue. You rolling?
Sure.
Persuasion.
Sorry.
Are you
I'm
persuading?
persuading everyone to tell me what they find.
Okay.
That counts.
There you go.
All right. So, Pie, Major, Dolphin, and Kiro, you all immediately notice Blue slightly behind. Wait, Blasi, did you roll? Are you planning to roll? Are you
Oh, I'm just in
hanging
the
out?
hallway.
Gotcha.
I
All
feel
right,
persuaded.
so you all immediately notice a obsidian disc about 18 inches across and an inch thick, sitting on one of the tables in the room. Blue, you know this slightly after everybody noticed this. Basically, you noticed everybody else noticing it, and you were like, "Oh, what's over there?" Gray, on the other hand, is off in the corner of the room, painting smiley faces in the dust.
Guys, I found a wall.
Guys, look at this brick.
Brick.
Oh no.
Is that
Great.
a hole in the floor or is that just the map?
I think that's just the map. Well, okay, so it's like a rundown. I know why I placed that. It's like a rundown storage room. Some of the floorboards are a little, but nothing spectacular about it. It's just
So no one's
decoration.
gonna fall through it then. Okay, cool.
No, you're good. You've stumbled into my trap.
So we noticed an obsidian disc.
Yes. About 18 inches across and an inch thick. That boy is thick. Glad I can make somebody laugh.
I wish I knew what an obsidian disc was besides just a disc.
It's just a big
Or like
black disc
frisbee.
made of obsidian.
Who
Yep.
picks it up?
Alrighty, Kiyoma is now dead now.
I was wondering, I was like, is there gonna be consequences to picking this up?
Nope. Nothing spectacular about the disc. It just it looks like it matches the stonery of like the statues in the beginning, but not in a way that you think like that you need to go back to those statues or anything. It's just more along the lines of like matches some of the decor of the older portions of this cave. Is it chunky? I mean, it's an inch thick.
Hmm.
How durable is obsidian? You don't have a diamond pickaxe, so you won't be able to break it.
Oh, nice. Gemma looks at it curiously. She actually, so
Strange.
I actually might know a bit about obsidian background. True. So
Okay.
she was her trainer. Also, she also learned a bit of his art. The guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so she knows a bit about rocks and stones and metal and things. So
Yep. So you definitely know that this is an obsidian disc.
yes. And I think because of that, I like just in case.
Alrighty.
But I don't hold on to it. I show everyone, huh? I found this, but for anything? That's it. I say that.
Okay. What's your
Just a disc.
guys'?
Maybe I should throw it up to Anu. Anu, catch!
It's like a frisbee.
It might be slightly heavy for Anu.
Yeah, please don't squish him.
You might pin him. You might pin him to the wall. Kiro says, "I say you have a fascination with odd trinkets."
Well,
Maybe
it's
we
more
should
so
keep it.
that I have a fascination with this type of metal, or with metals. Maybe she does.
It may become useful later, so
Are
I
we just
think
gonna
we should
take
keep
it
it.
then?
Kioma adds it to her pocket.
Okie dokie.
Obsidian disc.
Explain to me how you fit an 18-inch disc in your pocket. But
Yeah, you're right. I can put it on the. I can wrap it onto my shield
okie dokie.
with some rope that I have in my bag,
Okie dokie.
just in case we need it. Or I guess I can just. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, shall we move on?
Maybe I'll add extra weight to my shield. Do some extra damage.
Alrighty. Up to you guys. You moving on? I'd say that's yes, where people are moving. You've stumbled into my trap. Just kidding. All right, so
It's a casual dungeon music.
Oh yeah, speaking of dungeon music, let's get some.
Lo-fi
Let's get
going
some.
on.
Let's get some dungeon music going. Cave noises. Yeah, that sounds good.
I tell you that I was listening to my old campaign a couple weeks ago, and one of the music sounds that they did or my DM did was from Final Fantasy 14.
That's funny.
Oh, this is before I even played the game.
All right. Oh, we actually have a choice. Both of these paths flip together. Which way? All right, we're going.
Oh. That is the path.
Ah, you've stumbled into my trap. Red is always right. Just kidding.
Long hallway. Honestly, I'm gonna kick these goblins' ass just for making these fucking hallways so goddamn long.
You would definitely know that this temple is not made by the
Oh, yeah.
goblins. They're just inhabiting it.
Goblins don't have brains.
Yeah. All right. So you come across a
Is there
door.
anything different about this?
Yes. There is a sign on this door.
A goblin hideout?
Isn't it a language
the
we
sign?
know?
It says blah, 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 blah.
Ah, okay.
I think they're behind this door. I'm gonna say that in a Swiss.
Does anybody by chance know Goblin as a language?
Not fluently.
I do not.
Hear stuff.
So nobody can read the sign. This is just gibberish to everyone.
It's just gibberish to you. You know it's written in Goblin, but that's about it.
Can I knock on the door?
Should we
Yeah.
give it saying keep out?
I mean, it could say bathroom. You don't fucking know.
What thanks to yourself?
I can't listen. My character's not that smart.
What thanks
Alright,
to
so
yourself?
since-
Doesn't that mean anything?
Guys, I think we should go into this room, but instead of kicking it open, I'll see if it's unlocked. If it's unlocked, I'll open it. But I think we should go inside. We've come too far.
Yeah, we should see if it's unlocked.
Do I need to roll?
Are you looking to see if the door's unlocked?
Yeah.
No, I won't make you roll for that.
Okay.
Just so you shake the handle of the door, and it explodes. No, you shake the handle of the door, and it slowly opens. Wee you.
Guys, this seems unlocked. You guys want to go in now? Oh shit.
Oh,
I'm
let.
gonna crouch it a little bit, and
So as you guys walk in, this long and high room is filled with evenly spaced stone benches. The walls are lined with dark marble and carved to depict scenes of perversion and depravity. An alcove in the northern wall, as you guys move up, which may be a little ways before you can see it. I don't know. It's lit, so maybe. An alcove in the northern wall houses an obsidian statue of a slender robed figure holding a wicked knife in one hand. So Dolphin, do not move any further forward. As you are standing there, Dolphin, you notice that there is, just by continuing to attempt to walk forward, you notice that there is a barrier that does not let you move any further forward. There's
Hey.
an invisible force
Yeah.
stopping you from moving forward.
Yeah. Hey, guys, come over here. Check this out. See if any of you can get close to this statue. Can't go any further.
And none of you can, just FYI.
while they're doing that, can I check out this door? Is this a door?
Yes, it is. So you want to what? Open it?
I want to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Roll me an investigation.
Freaking investigation.
You do not hear anything on the other side.
Okay. Can I try to see if the door's locked?
Absolutely.
Okay, I slowly turn the knob or the handle or whatever it is.
And the door opens ever so slightly
Can I
until you open it
investigate
fully.
the statue?
Another hallway.
Hey, whoa, where's she going? Hey, we can't let her go
If
alone. Let's
we're
go.
going-
I'm not going alone. I'm just checking it out.
She is going far
I
though.
mean, not that she knows it. I opened
Okay.
the door, but I didn't like walk all the way through it.
As far as we know.
Because you can't have the door open in the thing, guys.
I mean, we're in a dungeon. It would be. Yeah.
Okay, from where I'm standing in front of the statue, is it possible for me to see any other detail, like anything?
I'm going to
I guess any
message
detail.
you. I can't spell, so I'm leaving that as it is. Now, if you're looking for other details in and around the statue, roll me a religion check.
Me?
Blue.
Okay, hold on.
And anybody else that's trying to investigate the statue can roll a religion check.
If you've read a lot of books, that count.
All right. So, Dolphin. And
Gray too.
well,
Wait, Gray rolled it
already
twice for some
rolled
reason.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why he rolled it twice. You're lucky, Gray.
It wasn't showing on my thing.
Dolphin. In trying to investigate around this barrier, trips and falls face first into it, and all the rest of you guys see him very embarrassingly kind of like catch his face on it, and all you hear is like the as his fucking face squeaks down the side of this barrier as he falls completely to the ground.
I'm gonna get up and brush myself off and say, "Damn, didn't work."
I can see if there's like saliva, leftover
Um,
saliva or sweat or something from that, like from the invisible wall.
No, you don't see anything on there. Everybody else but Gray notices the giant 18-inch around a hole in the bottom of the floor, not a hole but like divot, in front of the statue, in front of the barrier.
Oh. Emma says, "Is this?" She walks forward, grabs the obsidian rock from her shield, and she places it in the hole.
Yep. Okay. So as Major places the obsidian disc in the hole, the shield or barrier around the statue drops.
Emma says, "Oh, guess it was for something."
Can we
Now
get
you
closer?
guys, yep. Now you guys can walk up to the statue.
Can we do another perception check?
Absolutely.
Christ. I don't see. You said there was a knife in hand.
Yeah.
I have to do
I
a.
mean, it's just like part of the stone.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna ask.
Look at these rolls.
We have
So
what's it called? Inspiration. This game true?
yes, but it's awarded and it hasn't been awarded yet.
Oh. Okay. So okay.
Inspiration is awarded for, or will be from this point on, because I forgot about it, awarded for fantastic RP. So Blue, I'm going to add a slight bonus to your perception roll and say that you see this just based off of the information that I gave you. So let me message you one more thing. Haha, secrets. Y'all not allowed to know.
Not fair.
The Chamber of Secrets.
I'm so oblivious right now. Such an oblivious guy. GM is biased. Teacher's pet.
Wow, I can't believe my best friend is turning on me.
She's talking to her Patreon, guys. It's a deep connection.
Okay, so Rem, with a little bit of hesitation, slowly approaches the statue and gently pushes Lucide and Kilma out of the way and kneels in front of the statue. And she notices a tray that can be opened at the bottom. And it takes a moment to collect herself.
I'm gonna back off a couple steps.
Watches her curiously.
And I guess slowly, but yeah, slowly she opens the tray.
All right, so
What's in there?
Blue slowly
Yes.
opens the obsidian tray in this statue. And yeah, it's like a drawer or whatever. It's yeah, however you want to put it. And inside this drawer, she finds a smaller version of this same statue, and 200 gold.
Wow.
She found the confession box.
So Rem's gonna pocket the statue.
Right. You all can
And-
see this, by the way,
yeah.
since you're all
Yeah.
looking at her.
And we'll split the gold. So how much is that per person?
Math.
Yay.
Just have a calculator ready. This time. 8 gold. 8 plus 28.
So everybody add 28 gold to your person.
No, Anya does not count as a person.
Picks up your talking around. Sit in this room.
Yeah, I saw that Kilma opened a door over there. Do you guys want to try going through there?
Nope, nobody's asking questions about the statue she pocketed or why she's kneeled in or nothing.
Hey, I don't give a shit. I'm a pirate. I just got 28 gold. Are you kidding me? I could give a fuck about a statue.
Well,
But
within character.
Someone doesn't really mind the odd habits of.
Okay, well, within character.
I'd say my character knows somewhat about her.
Yeah, you Blue. You can tell Pi what this is because
Okay.
if she knows enough about your character, then she would know what this is too. You just may have to re-explain. It depends on how much your character has let her in on information. That's why I'm not automatically assuming what she knows. So, okay. You guys can do your thing, mobbers. Oh, yes. I know where we're going now. Going on a road trip.
Road
All right, so
trip?
that is gonna be room numero yes. All right. So, Dolphin, as you come up against this place, smashed old chairs and tables are pushed up against the wall of this door, fashioned into spikes.
Ooh.
Are they? They're like. Are they like holding the door? Are they propped up against the door trying to keep it closed?
Yeah, so the spikes are blocking your way from being able to open this door.
Oh, okay. So they're like facing.
Right. On the other side of this door, pretty much known to all, with how close you guys are, you can hear the sounds of. I guess the only way I can really describe it is like a goblin party. You hear goblins. You hear the crackling of campfire and goblins doing their thing.
Do you hear any other sounds like, or can I try to see if I can hear even more like some sort of or crying or anything like that?
Yeah. So you hear because it's obvious. You guys hear, essentially goblins drinking, chattering to each other in harsh and loud voices.
That it's just like spikes, right? Are they wooden?
Yeah.
Can I swing my sword at them and try and dull it so we get past?
Unless you roll a natural 20, you're not getting past this door.
Fuck.
It's all wood, right?
By all means, try. Yeah, but it's barricaded pretty well.
What I roll like a check?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't think we're getting through, guys. I think we should head back and find another way.
Emma says, before we decide to even go into that room, shouldn't we figure out a plan of action rather than just
Here's the plan. We're gonna kill the goblins.
So straightforward.
We gotta find them first.
I think I know where they are, and I point to the door.
Obviously not this way.
Sounds like there's more than just 5 of them. What if there's 18?
And we have
Will all
18
be able
goblins to
handle
kill.
that many?
I think I could probably handle that a little bit.
Yeah, my man back there just Fusro died like 3 enemies earlier in the day.
By the way, by the library, I'm gonna assume you all took a short or a long rest.
Oh.
Just so that
So
you all.
Get our spell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, back at the zombie room, y'all rested.
Oh man, I forgot to look at the books. Dang it.
Oh.
Um.
We could retcon you looking at the books. You're not gonna find really anything, but mostly
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine.
mostly rotted nothingness. The only thing worth a read in there was the scroll that you guys found. So you guys all heading back? I know somebody just looked like they darted off.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Y'all notice Dolphin just darts off to the other door.
Alright, I guess we're going back then.
Before Kiyoma goes back, can I listen more after the conversation with Braun to see if I can at least try and distinguish about how many different voices or goblin voices I can hear?
Roll me a Let me look. Let me look. Insight will be the closest thing. Roll me an insight check.
Oh gosh.
No. You just know that there
Wow, it
is
was so
goblins in there.
Emma thinks to herself, kind of raises her eyebrow a bit, and then walks away with the group.
I would say the way that you would have perceived that is that the walls muffle things too much for you to be able to distinguish how many. You just hear noises.
Yeah, makes sense.
Scroll up a page. While you guys are getting up here. Oh, no. Is that a way? That is a way.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Well, these walls
Exactly.
are weird.
That's a door.
It's like a pit.
Is what a pit? No, it's just floor. I had to kind of smooth it out with other blocks. It's not very well done. So you got a door straight ahead and a hallway to your left. What do you do?
I try to see how far I can, completely separating from the group. Really cautiously.
Okie dokie. You find a door at the end of the hallway. So you have
Doesn't
two
make any-
door options.
Okay, can I listen through this door?
You hear the same thing as you did on the other side.
Reading.
Yep.
Emma wonders to herself. I just didn't say to say it, but why would they barricade one side of the door and not the other? Dolphin said he'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys
Could
want
you-
to take a quick 5 minutes and grab a drink, pee,
Yeah.
poo?
I'm gonna find food.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab a cigarette real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Ayo.
You want to hear some bullshit, guys? On the
What's up?
fucking iPhone, you can buy Phoenix Wright. You can't get it on Android. You have to emulate it. That's some bullshit.
Please.
But on the bright side, I don't have to pay for it.
There you go.
Wants a burger.
Are you gonna get it for the Android?
Oh yeah, I already got it.
Nice.
I'm gonna play it on the way to Japan. I'm gonna play it and read.
How long is the flight?
We have an hour flight to Washington. Then after that, it's like a 13 hour flight from Washington to Japan.
Nice. They
Gotcha.
had which service are you taking?
I think flying.
The one that I took to Korea, they had movies movies on the plane, obviously, but they had almost all of the Marvel movies on there. So enjoyed my trip.
Yeah, I was planning on like download. Taking JoJo.
I definitely suggest like what did I do? So I think I try to fit my sleep schedule a little bit before I came to Korea. I like slept. It was 11. It depends what time you leave, but it was like 11 a.m. or something for me. But I knew that in Korea, sorry, in Korea it was normally sleep time. So I tried to like force myself to sleep, right, and then wake up when I thought that people in Korea would be awake.
Yeah, I was thinking about it's at 10 a.m. I was thinking about like trying to adjust my schedules, like when busy. But the problem is that since we have that layover in Washington, I'm afraid that like if I stay up all night,
Oh yeah.
I'll fall asleep during the layover.
Yeah. Well, how long is the layover in Washington?
It's only like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Why don't you just wait until you get on the plane from Washington to fall asleep?
Yeah, so I might try and do.
Oh, cheeseburger.
I could actually just play Persona. I haven't played Persona. Or I haven't gotten very. Yep. I went and bought a PS Vita just for it, and
You should download Legends of Dragoon on your Vita.
on Vita. Actually, they have a lot.
Yeah,
They have so many like classic
that's
games.
what the pictures.
Oh, was that
I
on
took
Vita?
was Legend of Dragoon on my Vita. All right, so everybody back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, cool. So what do you guys do?
I think that since we kind of already have an idea of what's behind this door, we should go see if we.
I definitely agree with that.
I agree with that. Let's do that. If everyone's okay.
Kioma stays behind the group, or like at the back.
Follows up the tail. Gotcha.
Oh, the tail.
I think we should slowly open, kicking something down. Goblins. That doesn't sound like an idea.
Sorry.
Okie dokie. So are you slowly opening that door? Okay.
We should not get there a second.
So that is Dolphin. So Dolphin, you take, as you open the door, a spike drives through your hand.
Ooh. Oh god.
The door opens, but you take 12 poison damage.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
You
I would
realize
definitely.
that
Yeah, I would definitely.
that
out.
door was trapped. Now that being said, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Woo!
Damn.
Beautiful. So that is it.
Thank God,
got
because I don't have that
spiked.
much health. So
Can I heal?
So y'all hear a ah!
Look, quickly runs to him and one. I cover his mouth. I did puke earlier, so maybe that's not a good idea.
I mean, I guess it's his choice if he screams or not, but
yeah, I would definitely scream. That's like over half my health.
then
Piece of her clothing like covers his mouth and tells him,
roll me a dex, Major.
Dex. Also, they haven't been so. Oh, okay.
So Major, as Dolphin's going, what? All of a sudden you hear as Major covers his mouth.
She also she also takes part of a piece of her cloak from her cloak and rips it off. And then I'm assuming his hand is out of the spike by now.
Yeah.
She wraps it up. Well. And she
Okie
raises.
dokie. Now, Pi asked about healing. Are you wanting to heal him, or are you wanting to take some time to work on healing him so that it doesn't end up using one of your spell slots, or are you wanting to
I would prefer
use
to
one?
take some time if we have it.
Okay.
Let's. I think we should. I think we should get in this room first because I definitely still got out of Yale before she got to me.
Her dex.
Really?
Her dex. Her dex roll is gonna make her almost lightning quick dash to you.
Damn. So she's quick enough to see that I'm about to get fucked, but I'm about to get fucked. Feels bad, man. Okay.
Yep. Her dex saved you guys from the goblins hearing you.
Ooh, okay. Kioma
Barely, but it did.
Holding her finger to her lips, looks up to the others, basically like that. And I'm assuming the door is slightly open, or is it just that the door?
No, he managed to get it open with his spiked hand.
So it's open by now?
Yep, it's open.
Or I'm gonna see if I can hear anything from this room.
You do not hear anything from this room.
Okay, Kioma holding her shield out in front of her. Oh, right here.
You gotta give it a minute because Pi's gotta take a minute to heal him. But go ahead and heal up Dolphin. We'll assume that Pi takes a short amount of time after pulling some stuff out of her bag, working on your hand to heal you back up.
Do I get all mine?
Yeah. If we consider this a short rest, I can sing a song to rest to heal. Yeah, sure. Sing a song for me, Kiro. Turn on that mic. Let's go. Nope, nope. It's too late. It's already been said. It's canon.
It's canon.
Sing us a song.
I'm just
Go.
gonna sing a very quiet song.
Yep.
A lullaby.
You didn't prepare. It's okay. You can wing it. Do what good bards do.
I hate you so much. Go to sleep. I'm trying to heal.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna pat him on the back. Good job.
One
man.
in-
Good job.
One inspiration for everybody in the party
Oh wow.
for Kira's inspiring song.
Well, you do just
I believe if they did it correctly on the character sheet, there should be a spot for under your core for inspiration. Yeah, it's above
Right.
your proficiency bonus.
Wait, did we really get inspiration?
Yep. Although next time, Kira, I expect at least more than one
full verse.
phrase. Yep. You better start preparing songs ahead of time. But yeah, everybody gets inspiration. So for those of you new to D&D and don't know what inspiration can do, inspiration most of the time can just offer you to re-roll a roll to try to get a better one. It's like getting advantage on a roll.
You can use it once.
That's why earlier I was like,
Yeah.
Once.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can only have one at a time.
Correct. So use them
Can't
wisely.
fucking hoard it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm feeling a lot better. I'm ready to walk into this carefully.
Kiyola again holds her shields up, still holding her finger up to her lips, and she holds her shield up in front of her and slowly walks to the door.
Okie
But
dokie.
also holds her hand back to everyone else to the door. What does she see?
Whatever you can see.
She peeks around. So far, there's nothing yet. And then, okay, they come in. So she beckons with her hand, like slowly.
Okie dokie. So in this room, let me make sure I'm in the right one real quick before I read this off. I am not. Hold on. No. Okay. A large stone pool about 3 feet high and 20 feet across dominates the center of this room. The water glows with a flickering green and eldritch light. On the floor, a hint of mist curls around your ankles. What do you do?
Can I investigate this?
I want to do that too because I just got my fucking hand stabbed and I want to figure out what they're damn important.
Absolutely. Roll an investigation.
Oh, I want to roll one too. Or can I do perception? That's my favorite one.
Perception's cool too.
Come on.
Kiro doesn't know what room he's in. Where am I? How did I get here? All right. So, in investigating this pool, we'll say Dolphin since he's got the highest roll. Dolphin licks his finger and sticks it into the water to see what happens.
Is it the one that's bloody, or is it the one that's clean?
Maybe.
Ron, what hand do you use?
I'm gonna use my
Look, he's earning
clean hand.
points.
Yeah.
All right. So with this, the pool glows a little bit brighter.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
We just summoned something, huh?
I'm gonna turn to the. You guys have got to not let me touch it. This is ridiculous.
A very large imp appears out of the pool, shrieking with a menacing stare towards Dolphin and prepares to attack.
Or no, he's
With-
not.
With this being a surprise round for the imp, since y'all are surprised, let me get this stat block up here so that I know what I'm doing. Oh, wait, didn't I already write this down? What am I doing? Where am I at? All right. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's roll this bad boy. 19 plus 5 to hit. I'm guaranteeing that's hitting your AC,
Oh, yeah.
Dolphin. Do me a favor and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, he's gonna. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, my boy.
Beautiful. Okay. So you are going to let me double check which one's which. Hold on. I need to make sure I got this. So and then ooh, yeah, okay. We did this. Dolphin is taking 5 damage. Gotcha. Okay. Now, following in the list, Mr. Gray.
All
You
right.
see an imp come up and swipe its poison stinging tail at Dolphin.
Is the it? It's looking at Dolphin.
At Dolphin,
right?
you're behind it. Yep.
I'm just gonna attack from right here.
Okie dokie.
The air though, right? It's in
Oh,
the air.
it's them. Can I hit it?
I'd say it's hovering. Yeah, I'd say you can hit it.
Alright.
It's large enough. It's close enough. You can hit.
All right, here we go.
Oof. Swing and a miss.
Oh, can I take a bonus action?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my offhand.
Okie dokie. You rolled damage.
Just normal.
You gotta roll to hit again.
Here we go.
Ugh, swing and a miss
Damn
again.
it. All right, that's it.
All right, next in the list, Kiro.
It's a high AC.
So I use Vicious Mockery.
Okie dokie.
So I need to come up with an insult.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right. Come up with an insult.
Oh shit. Okay, but I think I know one. So Lior directs his attention to the imp and yells out, "Hey, hey imp! Your mama's so fat. When she stood on the scale, she thought that was her phone number."
I would say so.
Our friend's dying here. That's what you just.
What's the phone number?
And Braun is gonna burst out laughing.
Roll. D20 plus 1. Ooh. Ooh. Your insult
Mm-hmm.
does nothing. I shit you not, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Strongest imp?
That's it.
So the imp ignores your insult.
Yeah.
Completely.
Well, that ends my turn.
Okie dokie. Next in line. Dolphin.
Right. I'm going to.
This bastard stung you.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go off. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna point my finger towards him, and I'm gonna mutter some fucking words. And I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on him. That's
What is Hexblade's curse?
that's my. It gives me.
Uh,
Yeah, I get my proficiency added onto my damage, and
oh, yep.
if it's a 19, it crits.
Okie dokie.
And that's a bonus action. Get him with my longsword, and but I'm gonna use
Gonna
Savage.
miss.
Wait, no. Dagger's damage. And then in my turn.
All right, Blue.
This is a rough one.
This guy's fucking kicking our ass.
This
boy.
has just been bad rolls.
He's gonna cancel.
Well, Gray's first roll wasn't that bad.
No,
He just has a pretty high AC.
He's high. Yeah.
he was one off.
Damn.
It's not
Alright,
super high.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Eldritch Blast. Okay, that is a magic attack, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that a saving throw or is that an attack for them? That's just a straight up attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Swing and a miss.
Oh my god. I know.
You pop off an Eldritch Blast and the imp kind of dodges it midair and it hits the wall behind him. Oh. All right. Do you have anything else that you wish to do?
No.
Okie dokie.
That's all I can do.
We'll assume Anu's turns with yours. That way we're not having to go through extra rolls. So go ahead and have Anu do whatever he's going to do.
He's gonna bite him.
Bite. Num num.
Num num.
Bite his ass.
Get him,
What was
Anu.
it?
Roll
What
a
am I
d20.
rolling again?
Just a regular d20.
Oh my god.
Anu jumps over the pool
No.
No,
in an attempt to bite and misses. All right, next in the list, Blasi.
So is this imp like in the water?
It hovering above.
It's hovering above. Okay.
Yeah.
That changes things. I will just do a firebolt from back here then.
All right. Is this a save throw or a swing to hit?
I have to attack.
Okay.
Hey!
16 hits. Roll damage.
Good enough. Better than everyone else.
Yeah.
First
Alrighty.
blood.
Nah, that was on me.
And then I'll
Alright.
just hang out here in the hallway.
All right. Major.
Okay. Would any of my movement cause a what is it called?
Provocation to attack, yes. Yeah, I mean, you could get around him and stay, like, if you were to, like, move... Oops.
I want to move
him.
here.
If you were to... Yeah, if you were to move around him, you're still within a block. If you try to move away, it'd be a different story.
And I want to move here next
Okie
to
dokie.
Braun. And if I say something, that's full action, right? So I'm going to hold my action until, like, noticing that Braun might have aggro. I go towards him. I want to say something, but I'm not. So I'm gonna hold my action until the imp tries to attack.
Okie dokie. Pie.
Yeah. I was looking at entangled, but does that mean everyone in that area is gonna have to cast a strength check?
Correct.
I don't want to screw everyone over. Can I do it anyways?
I mean, it's up to you.
Everyone's
completely.
always so close to the thing all the time. That's taking my new stuff, and I'm like, everyone, you're always so close to it.
Completely up to you.
I'm just gonna go up to it and hit it.
Okie dokie. So I'd say move one space up. That'll put you close enough. And then take your swing.
Can I use the chalet?
Yes, absolutely. Bonus action, right? Bonus action Soleil, and then smack him with your staff.
So I click that first, right?
Yeah, click Chalet so that I know what it does, because I forget offhand. Alright, wood climber. So you can use your spell casting instead of strength for attack. So use your wisdom modifier instead of your strength modifier.
So, I'm rolling Windstone.
Well, no, you'll roll quarterstaff off of your page. Or staff, sorry.
Hey.
All right, 21 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Where's damage again?
You just click on staff
Click staff.
in the
chat.
Damn.
Let's go.
It hurts. Alrighty. It is Imp's turn again. I can't keep him centered because now he's snapped to the block, but we'll just say he's in the center still.
Okay.
But focusing on Pi for being a butthole, we are gonna roll 16 plus 5 to hit, so that's definitely gonna give you the smackums. Do me a favor and roll a Constitution save.
That's the saving throws, right?
So click Constitution on your no. So Pi, you are gonna take 5 plus 9.
Oof.
What?
So
About the same
you
thing.
are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 damage overall. 14 out of your 16. So that puts you down hurting bad, and you are poisoned.
Ooh.
Which means once per round of combat, you'll take an extra d4 of damage. You had 16, so you're not on the ground. You just hurt real bad.
Well, in pain.
Yeah.
Like Neil.
So go ahead
know that
and
if you do that, you're going to have to make an action to get up.
Oh.
yeah, so that's why it kind of matters. So you have 2 HP left. You got the smacky. You got the smacky. Gray.
Yep.
It's your turn, my good sir.
Okay, let's hope I can hit him this time. Do the same thing and attack him with my dagger.
You can, but you won't be able to roll specially because you are not flanking him right now.
Right, but offhand doesn't matter, right? It's still a bonus action.
Correct.
Right, so instead of sneak attack, I'm just going to go for the offhand. So first off, this is my first attack.
Mm-hmm. And when it's a tie, it goes to you. So you hit. Roll damage.
Here you
Woo!
go. All right.
And poof. How do you kill it?
Nice.
Shit.
Okay, so this time, I've learned from my other lessons. So I take its head, and then this is quick, right? Just gonna take his neck, get my dagger, just slice his fucking neck off, and then hold it in my hand and be like, "You don't ever hurt Pie." Okay? And then throw his head in the fucking pit.
What about Braun?
No, Pie saved me last time. Throw him. And that's it. Just fucking
And as I
throw him.
see this, my body is like filled with spirit as this thing dies, and I regain 5 hit points. Curse.
What's Hexblade's curse?
When the cursed target dies, I regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus curse.
Beautiful. That is a very, very RP friendly way of putting that. I appreciate that.
Ah, feels so good to see that thing destroyed.
So, what do you do now?
Rem's gonna go rush over to Pi. Make sure she's okay.
Same.
I want to.
And I'm gonna say, does anyone know how to cure poison?
Is anybody going to stabilize her before she takes another D4 damage? Get some healing in there or something?
Yoma has some training in basic first aid, but I don't know if that's enough.
Basic first aid will not be enough to cure poison.
Can I use my minor health potion on her?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna use that for Pi.
Okay. Roll me 2d4. You heal her up by 6.
Is she still pretty badly hurt?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna mine as well.
Can I use my own on me or my like?
Yep. You can use your own on you.
Got that. She's well enough.
I mean, you could take some time to, or even the bard could take some time to, heal you up magically. However, you are still going to take damage until this poison is cured.
Looks at the water, curious as to what was so special about it that the imp reacted in such a way.
Roll.
It looks like just water now.
No, it's still glowing.
Seem magical? Yeah. Because I want to figure out what's going on as well. Like that can't be the only thing that's going.
Hey,
Something
True.
else, I think.
Yes.
So I have thieves' tools. Can I use one instead of using my hand? Can I use one of my tools? I have like a pair of pliers. Can I use that to dip it in the middle, see if it does anything?
Absolutely.
Imp.
Do I need?
Rises.
God damn it.
Are you inserting your tools into the water?
Yes. Do I need to roll something for that?
Nope.
Okay, so I do that. I dip
Wondering
my
if the other
pliers
imp
in.
is gonna come out.
Another imp rises from the water.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
You're kidding me.
Oh.
Guys, I think I know what this does now.
Stop touching the fucking water.
All right.
Oh my God.
So, surprise attack round. Where is
my
Gray? Here he is.
We're not gonna have like any sort of like awareness from like the previous attempt to do
Nah,
that.
because we would have thought it would have
No,
just been the one.
Yeah. By him obviously dipping his tools into the water and not doing it in a way and thinking that, you know, another one will come up without other than Doip's snide comment out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys would have no idea that that this would happen. So
Because if we had an idea, we just wouldn't stick our fucking fingers in.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
that was me
Gray.
being cautious.
A 19 plus 5 to hit is definitely gonna
God.
hit. So roll me a Constitution save.
Swear to God, if our whole party.
Alright, here we go.
14. Let me see. What does this say? Melee weapon attack plus 5 to hit. 5-foot reach. 1d4. Constitution. Yes. So that does pass, but you take 5 damage. Yes, Pi is still poisoned. But with the amount of time that you waited before dipping that stuff in and coming to her rescue, she is healed back up for the time being.
Oh, you healed me back up?
Yeah. I fixed it again. We're good.
Okay. I thought I made a mistake.
No, you're good. I fixed it. So, Gray, being first on the list, you just got shanked.
It's in the middle, right?
Caca! Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna do my usual. Gonna hit it with that dagger. I'm right in front of him, so I'm gonna do the dagger and the offhand.
Dagger and offhand, you're gonna roll both?
Yeah. Ready?
Alright. Nope. Roll me another one.
Yeah.
Yes, roll damage. This is a whole nother fight now. Same order. Yeah, this order is staying in the throughout the rest of this day that we're playing this session. It's just easier than rolling new initiatives every time. Same thing we did last week. So 2 damage.
Yeah.
Whee. Kiro.
Yeah. I use Thunderwave.
Ooh. That.
I mean, it's already
Yeah,
done.
we can't do it. We tell him, but
5-second combat. Yeah, you don't have the time to explain
Yeah.
out.
Oh wait, did you
Alright.
explain something about the weakness?
No, it makes an audible thunderous boom for 300 feet. Last time.
as I see the shockwave hit the floor,
So-
I'm gonna turn it to the rest of the party and say it was
Also-
nice knowing you guys.
Also, everyone has to make that save though too. That's around him.
Yeah, it says-
15-foot
Sure,
cube.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm right at 15.
It's a cube, so he can orient the cube.
We could
If
say
it's
he
a
orients
radius,
it.
it'd be different.
We'll just
Like
say
right
he
here?
orients it over here so that it just hits him.
It says each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Yes,
So we'll
so
say
that
he's
will
aiming
be-
the cube where the red circle is pinging. 'Cause
Then it
it's
only
not
hits
gonna
him
hit
on the
you.
corner.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
a-
Constitution save is what now?
Hmm?
Well, what's the Constitution save I gotta make?
Wait, sorry.
What's the
I need to
number
look
I
it up.
gotta?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Just opening up the handbook again.
Let me see if I can Google this faster.
I don't the self cast. So I don't think he can place it there, can he? Would be off where he
It's
is.
That's what I was saying. It has to be from where he's from.
oh yeah, I guess it would be. So
What do you mean?
so it's a self cast,
Yeah.
meaning you're casting it out from yourself. So it's a 15-foot cube from here. So in that we would say Gray. We'll just say Gray is within range on getting smacked by that.
I did
We'll
not
we'll say I'm gonna have to say that if because even the um com, companion
Oh.
is not giving me what the save is. Is the save a 10 automatically? We gotta roll higher than 10, or is it against your Constitution roll?
It would be
that
against
wouldn't
his
make
spell
sense.
save.
I think it's the spell.
Oh
save.
yeah, that's right. So what's your spell save?
8. Oh god, it's 8 plus proficiency bonus plus charisma.
If you go to your spells tab on your
Oh, sorry. Spells tab. It is 13.
All right.
I should have moved, I guess, before using that.
Probably.
Gotcha.
So Gray, roll a Constitution.
Oh
No.
No. So Gray takes 12 damage. That puts him down. We'll say down to 1 and on the floor. That thunderous boom knocked him the fuck over.
God.
Oh god.
And he is hurting.
This always
what
happens.
is
Always.
the con of the imp? The con is +1, so it's roll d20 +1. Here, so 17.
He's
Guys,
fine.
So
Guys.
6 damage. What? There's a thunder wave and a thunderclap. There's thunder wave and thunderclap.
Don't mind that. It's already done.
Okay. So 6 damage. So that hurt the imp pretty badly as well, but not as badly as Gray.
Yeah.
Gray is in pain. Oh yeah. Just so that I can remember, we are gonna say poison is that one, and we are gonna say down is that one. Works for me.
Question.
Yes.
So what constitutes a bonus action?
Whatever you can use a bonus action for. So if you have something that allows you to use a bonus action to use it, you can bonus action. You get an action and a bonus action. So
Yes. So bardic inspiration uses up a bonus action on my turn.
Okay.
And
Yep.
I can cast it on Lucid.
To
Wait,
give him an extra chance to roll
the
con
saving.
save. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool for me. Go ahead
yeah,
and roll your con again,
That's
Gray.
O down.
Alright.
Roll the same page.
Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all are
you,
having a
Laura.
bad day.
Fucking scissors.
All right. So next, first of all, a very large and thunderous boom rings through the halls. Give me one moment. So we're gonna go with 5 and
It's okay, I know you're scared. It's okay.
Dying on the ground next.
Even if they're gonna come though, they still have like the whole like the turn every turn taking like 5 seconds or something still counts, right?
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40, 50. All right. So, do it.
Blast at the
All right.
Get him.
Boom. How do you kill it?
Oh, so fuck, I don't even know what Eldritch Blast looks like. So, seeing Lucy
Like
go
a
down, and
Green flaming firebolt.
I kind of flash back to the last time he was about to fucking die, and I channel the anger of that, and I point my finger at the thing, and I just blow its fuck.
Alrighty.
And then I turn to
Anything
everyone in the party and say, "Please don't touch the water."
Got it. Got it.
Okay, finally. So it's down, right?
You all are still in combat.
Yep, there are people.
Doip, so I would say your action would have been to.
Oh
Eldritch
yeah, I
Blast it.
couldn't say anything.
You wouldn't have time to say anything yet.
Well, they probably know that.
So, Blue, your turn. You know that a thunderous boom has happened. Chances are, if you could hear the goblins through the door from 30 feet away, chances are 300 feet of booming is probably going to notify them.
Mm-hmm.
We still in combat?
You are still in combat.
What are my options here?
Your options would be common sense would probably tell you that you might want to head towards the room where the goblins were and be ready for an attack. You only have 30 feet of movement unless you dash, in which case you have 50 feet, but you lose your action.
How long will it take the goblins to get to the room that we're at?
By next turn, guaranteed, but you don't know that.
Because even if I move by myself, not everyone's gonna be there with me, correct? So
Correct.
I'm in the back. Like, I'm
Yeah.
still out in the hallway near that key.
You could also potentially prepare to put yourself near the doorway to catch them as they funnel in.
I think I'll do that.
Correct, Kira.
I'm just gonna move. Just just gonna move over here.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
You could also potentially ready an action for if, and then you would have to explain what the specific circumstances are. So to kind of give it to you for this one, you'd be readying your action for any goblins walking through that doorway within range of you. And then that would
Okay.
mean that when the goblins come within range of you, you would go automatically back into your turn to do
okay.
your action. So you would be readying to either attack or Eldritch Blast or do like a specific action. So whatever move you want to use against a goblin that comes within range of you, that's what you want to tell me now that you're readying.
Oh, okay. Actually, instead of that, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. I think it's a shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what
I'll
does
do
that
that.
do?
Yeah, I'll put it up.
5 temporary hit points for the duration. Gotcha. So add 5 HP to your temporary hit point slot.
Yeah, I added that. And if they hit me, they take 5 cold damage.
All right. Remind me of that when it comes along.
Okay.
All right. Blasi.
I sigh heavily and I think to myself, I need to have a fucking talk with that fucking bird. And I will step back towards the T junction to see what I see down the hall.
Okay.
Where are you, Bobby?
Out in the hallway. Yeah.
I don't see them yet. So I will hide around the corner.
Okay.
And as soon as I see like 3 of them like jump forward, I will cast Burning Hands down the hallway at them. So I'll just sort of wait hidden around the corner there.
Can you link me Burning Hands so that I know what it does?
They're gonna have to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Well, ignore all that shit.
So they got to make a Dex 13 save.
Yeah.
And then you'll roll damage at that point.
Yep. 3
Okie dokie.
fire.
Alrighty, sounds good to me. Major.
Okay, Han. I'm not moving. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see how many steps to the door. 5, 10. Okay. So 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Stand in front of the door, and then say door in the back, or scream door in the back, run, like that.
Alrighty.
And then
Kiro, just to
hold my-
tap into, sorry to interrupt you, Major, but just to tap into side thing for a second. This shit makes things interesting. It's absolutely nothing to feel bad about.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Like we could
it would be well within character for a new bard to maybe not necessarily know what everything that his spells does. Or I don't know. Let's roll a percentage die. Let me look real quick.
And it's like the same thing as
you could add it because this happened once before. You could potentially add this as a trait to your bard. Rolling 50. So I'll leave it in your decision where it's a 50-50 shot. that you could be potentially forgetful as one of your character flaws about what your spells do.
Ooh.
In which case, I would roll a percentage dice or impulsive. In which case you could roll a percentage die, or I could roll a percentage die every time you go to do an attack to see if you would be impulsive enough to not care about the repercussions of your attack. Kioma said, door in the back,
Door in the back, run.
run.
And
And you see her dash towards that particular door that she's at.
I dashed towards the towards the front door, and then
Oh, you're yelling for the other door in the back. Gotcha.
no, I'm yelling from the door where Blasi's close to, where we came from.
Right,
and
but
I
are you
hit-
yelling? Explain what you're saying, because you
door-
have.
Door in
Are
the
you
back.
meaning that one?
Yeah,
Okay. So she's meaning to cover the door in the back, and you have enough time to say, cover the door in the back if you wanted to be more specific.
Okay, because Kiyoma's not sure whether that door leads to more goblins or not.
Right.
So she's hoping it might lead to safety. So that's why she says door in the back, run.
Okay.
So she does that, hoping that it might be an escape, not necessarily knowing whether there's cover there. This
Okay.
door, so that because she knows that there are goblins this way, so she wants to block or like hold.
You're trying to hold the line while people could potentially run if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's my
So-
action.
Okay. So next on the list, Pie.
So can I
Um, go ahead.
Can I cast and then move, or do I need to move?
You can cast and then move, but before you do anything,
Yeah. Oh, I'm
I'm
poisoned.
sorry to do this to you.
Gotta take damage.
You take 1 point of damage.
Oh, okay, that's not
Feeling kind of sickly.
bad. Okay. I wanted to cast Healing Word on Lucide.
Okay.
I can just click that. There you go.
Yep. So, Gray, you'll heal up for 6, and I'll say that stabilizes you for sure.
Thank you.
And then I was just gonna move this way.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Pie's turn is over, therefore. What's your range on your burning hands, Blasi?
15 feet. But once I would see all those, I would basically wheel around the corner and just unleash fiery.
Alrighty. We will say that they are all within range. So, let me pull up the goblin stat block again. Oh, no, I think I have it here. Hold on. I don't have their con. I need to start writing down their, it was a con save? No, dex save. Okay, dex. Let me get their stat block. So they are +2 to dex. All right. So this is Control A, Control C, so I can do this multiple times. There is 2, 4. Pass.
Ow.
Pass. What was the save again?
13.
Pass.
Ow.
Jesus.
Pass. Not pass. So the one directly in front of you takes full damage. Go ahead and roll your damage again. Just we'll take the higher of the two.
Damn.
It's the same
Everything
either
else
way.
takes half.
All right. So the first one burns to a crisp. Rest of them are very badly injured.
Or the exact same way to Gobble one.
They are all of a sudden, all you hear is the screams of goblins down the hallway. The rest of you, this is audible to all of you. The absolute panicked, death-stricken screams of goblins. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they use the rest of their movement to run the fuck the way. Not that you guys know that. But Lazi sees them, one plop dead in front of him, and the rest of them go back into the shadows. It's a 15-foot cone, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know if it was gonna like compress with the hallway a bit, or like I don't know how high the ceilings are.
the last one was about 20 feet out, so we'll say it compressed through the hallway enough to hit all of them, just to count it.
Because I know that's a thing to account for with other spells.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just say
I
it
don't
gave
wanna
you full
spoil it.
range of it. But yeah, so they yes. And they do that. And then Gray.
Alright.
We are to your turn.
Am I prone or do I have to stand up right now?
You are we'll say with her healing you that she helped you up.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and use my potion. This is my
Alrighty.
action.
2d4, please.
Okay.
5 points.
Okay. There. And then for the rest of the turn, I'm gonna listen to what Kilma said. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move over here.
Copy, copy. Kiro. We're back to your turn.
Oh, sorry. So how much was each square? 5?
Half.
Yep.
Okay, so I
Be
will
careful
follow.
where you step is all I'm gonna say.
Wait, if I go upwards, like that's not touching the.
You can go around the water, yes.
Yeah, like I'm not going on it. Sure.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. Like that's technically not on it, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna count that as on it. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alrighty.
And I'll stop it here.
Are you gonna ready an action in case anything comes through that door?
So does that count as like adding a spell to like the prepared ones, or is that before entering the dungeon?
So what this is let's say a goblin in the next turn suddenly appears in front of you. Okay?
Yeah.
You can hold your action to do whatever damage you would do if it was standing in front of you. So for instance, like I said, I'll hold my action to ready my attack. So that if a goblin comes within range of me, I will cast Thunderwave and boom the halls again.
Right.
I'm not saying that's what you want to do, but you can ready any one of your spells or your sword or whatever to attack as soon as something comes within range.
I'll ready my short sword.
Okay.
Do I roll for it or?
No, you'll roll when and if a goblin shows up within range.
Okay.
All right. Doip.
Okay, so hearing Goma's advice, I guess. Kick it open.
Alrighty, roll me a strength check. This will be your action.
Damn it.
No.
Do the doors
Um,
just go both ways?
They do
roll
when you-
me a Constitution save.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
All right. Dolphin,
Oh.
upon not learning on the first door,
Well, the first one I tried to... Get a little bit-
slams his foot into a spike on the door. And Dolphin is now also poisoned.
Now crippled.
This is going so well. And you do not. Your foot is stuck in the door right now.
Jesus.
You didn't manage to open it, so your foot is still on the door with a spike through it. And that will be your turn, unless you have something that you want to do as a bonus action at the in between. I don't know if you want to mark that door as your target so that you can get healed when you kick it down. But yeah. All right. Next on the list, Blue.
What a fucking
Uh,
mess.
This is good though. Like this.
The last
this
time I
shows
trust
you
Kioma.
the panic- This shows you
I
the
didn't tell
panic.
you to kick down the door.
Put my trust in her. Figured she'd scattered it out.
Your own fault.
all right,
All right,
so
Blousy, I got you.
Blazzy's like all the way in the hall by himself, correct?
Correct.
And he's hurt, correct?
Blasey, you don't know because you can't see him.
Oh, right, okay.
So you don't
Okay,
know
I'm
what's
just
going
gonna,
on
I'm
down
just gonna. I heard him screaming, right? I can hear that, right? Or something. or
you
something,
heard
something.
Heard me
Goblin.
shout out Og Hall, and
Okay.
And you heard
And
Goblin
Goblin.
screaming.
All right, I'm just gonna go to Blasi.
Okay.
Give him some backup. So I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
How many?
So that'll give you 50 feet of movement.
So how much is that?
Each is 5.
Oh, it's 5.
Just
Okay.
yeah.
So I was here.
Yep.
Come on, move.
So, real quick, when you're figuring out your movement, Blue, I'm gonna move
Yeah.
you back here.
Okay.
So if you're doing your movement, right?
Mhm.
Major is taking up this block.
Mhm.
I gotta get ready.
Oh, so I have
Oops.
to move around her.
So you either have to move around her, or you can roll a strength check to barrel past her if that's your intention. Not that it'll hurt her, but it's not also necessarily the nicest thing. So she can react to that how she wants. She may react to that as, you know, you were desperately trying to get down. Don't count that what that was saying for feet as movement, because I've just made it easier for us. So as far as each block counting is 5, yeah. As
I was just trying
5.
something.
Yeah. So so yeah, so you can roll a strength check to barrel past her. She may take that as you were desperately trying to get down to help, or she may take that as being rude. That's up to her and her character. But it's also up to you and your character how intent you are on getting down the hallway. So if you are super intent and you think that you would try to barrel past her so that you can have more room to run in that space, then you can do that. Yeah, you can move 30 feet naturally.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk around her. I'll be here.
Okay. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you're at 25 movement right now.
Oh. There.
That's 30. If you're dashing, you can go up to 50.
Oh, okay.
But dashing uses your
30,
action.
40. This was 30?
Yep. 35 would be one down. That would be 40.
Move here.
45.
Oh my god. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna move right next to Blasi.
And we'll assume that Anu is using his action as well to
Yeah.
move that distance. Okie dokie. So, Blasi.
Okay.
So, what are you
All right.
rolling your wisdom for?
Just to see if I let better judgment take over, or if I give in to the dragon a little bit more.
Gotcha,
But I
gotcha.
rolled well enough to just sort of like shake that bloodlust from my head or whatever, and I'll just shout down the hallway, "Yeah, you better fucking run!" And for my action, I'll take out a copper coin, and I will cast a light on it, and I will throw it down the hallway.
Okay, so you're gonna make this difficult on me. Gotcha. Give me a strength check to see how far you throw that. How far you can throw that.
Ignore that.
14. So 14, I would say that you could place that anywhere within reason where it's a copper coin and relatively light within 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So anywhere within 30 feet. So I'm going to say go ahead and move 30 feet up so that you can see what's going on, because I don't have time to make a thing to be able to make you see down there. So go ahead and sneak your way down there and sneak your way back so that you can see what you see.
Okay.
Alrighty. And blue, because he's shining a light that you would be able to see as well. This is what you see
Okay.
down there, which is goblins right there. They are burnt to a crisp, still alive and running in obvious fear.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. I'll just sort of stand there as I watch them.
Okie dokie. Major, your turn.
Okay. So also reacting to the goblin noise that I heard down the hall, and then remembering that Blasi is outside the door, because honestly, I don't think I knew that until Blasi said something about it, and so I don't think my character would have been fully aware of it either with everything happening.
Okay.
And walk out the door as well. That's fine. Does this count as 5, or can I just go straight through?
Go straight.
Okay,
Or
5,
diagonal. Either way.
10, 15, 20.
And so, because he's got a light down there, I'll tell you that you can see up to here. As far as charred goblins, they're running in fear.
Okay. So I want to.
You want to what? I'm sorry.
Oh, so to stand here, and then I want to hold my main action. I see a goblin.
You want it for if it comes into range of you? You mean?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Alrighty.
Technically, see if it comes from this way, and I can see it, right?
It would have to come within 5 feet of you to be able to swing at it for you to hold your action to attack it from
Yeah,
that,
because
unless you have some sort of ranged thing. I mean, technically you have a javelin, I think, so you could potentially throw a javelin at it, but
have a thing I can do.
In order for you to do, if you wanted to throw a javelin though, in order for you to do that,
I don't have it. One, I don't have a javelin, but two, no, I can use, if I wanted to, I can also use my action.
I thought every fighter started with one of those or two of those in their bag.
Oh.
I might have to double check
you can
that later.
choose what weapons you have,
Okay.
but a javelin is not included, I don't think. But I was talking about my action surge.
Okay. What about it?
I could technically use that count if my action counts as like movement action. My bonus or like so action surge gives you like additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action.
Right. So that won't count towards your movement. That'll just be another action that you could do if you were wanting to use it.
Okay.
And I believe it takes a bonus action in order to use action surge, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about
So
that.
it potentially allows you to do a double attack.
Take one
Let me
additional.
double check real quick.
But yeah, I don't know. Like it's more so like as a bonus action, main action is what I would normally do.
On your turn, you can take an additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus action. The keyword is possible, is what threw us off. Half the group, additional action, additional bonus action. Blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't give you a bonus action. The optional part is that if you haven't used your bonus action that turn, you can still use it after action surge.
Yes.
Okay. So action surge does not count as a bonus action in order to be able to use it. So
No, it's just you can take it.
you can take
So,
2 actions and a bonus action. Gotcha. We're clear. So were you wanting to use that for a particular reason?
no, I just didn't know if that would count as movement action too. So that's why I was asking.
No.
But either way, I do want to my action until I see a goblin.
Barbarians start with 4 javelins. Yeah, the only thing I was going to say is if you were going to throw a javelin, or if this goes for anybody, if you're switching weapons up in the middle of combat, you have to take an action to stow your weapon and an action to draw your weapon. So it would be like 2 turns to, get it out if you were going to do that. Just as a heads up in case anybody ever wants to switch their weapon mid-combat. So you're holding your action for if a goblin gets within range of you to smack it. Did I get that correctly?
Basically.
Okay. All right. Now it is Pie's turn. Do you have work today? You do?
Time.
Okay.
You have to go in. How much longer do you have, Dolphin?
Okay.
This can be your last turn because Pie's the last one on the list, right?
Yeah. So Pie, go ahead.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Your mic is muted.
Yeah, I didn't know it was muted till now. So, could I move to assist Braun? Is what I wanted
Absolutely.
to do.
Would you be readying your action in case something comes through that door?
Sure. Can I ready like my chalet to smack it?
So you can use your bonus action to lay and ready your action to smack with your staff.
Yes.
So be using your bonus action and then readying your action.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
Can I assist him?
Yes. How would you like to assist him?
Help pull his foot off the door.
Yes. Yeah, you can do that instead of readying. That would be your action. So you could do that instead of readying your weapon.
I want to do that instead of readying my weapon.
Okay. So you help him get his foot off the door.
Yes.
So he's no longer stuck. And from there, we will we will go ahead and pause this until next time.
Hope you guys are ready for next week. I'm gonna try and kick that door down again.